Hi Groupsters, and another review from the car boutique. We're trying to get through as many as we can before the weather starts turning. It's a bit chilly, that's why I've got my gilet on. Okay, so today we're looking or revisiting really the Clay Cloth Company's drying towels. Now I'm going to put links to some quite comprehensive reviews we've done on drying towels by the Clay Cloth Company before that explains quite a lot. Okay, so make sure you can have a look at that as well. It gives quite a lot of information on composition, polyester, polyamide and all that kind of stuff and the reasons for it. Okay, but today we're looking at sort of two of their new ones that they've very kindly sent us for analysis. Okay, now Clay Cloth Company are always looking to evolve. Okay, so they don't just release a product, they're always looking for the evolution of their products, whether that's in performance or value. Okay, and in this case, on face value, it looks like we've got increased performance, hopefully, when we go and test it. Okay, there's more, you're getting more for your money. Okay, so there's more to the towels, but at a cheaper cost, I'll explain. Okay, so bit of a history lesson. First, there was the blue. Okay, so I believe this was their original drying towel, the big blue. I never had one of these. This one was sent just as a sort of comparison, and it is a nice soft. I mean, I think this one's a couple of years old. It's been heavily used, but it's still soft. Okay, so that was the big blue. Then when I sort of came on board, was the big orange. Now you've seen me use these in so many videos. In fact, the last one we did on the blow air dryer, when I did the comparison between drying with a towel and the blow air, okay, I used one of these. I've been using these for years and years. I must have about 10 of them, and I really rate these. So the big orange is 500 GSM, okay, grams per square meter. So it's physically how much product or how much material you're getting in a square meter. So the higher the GSM, the more sort of material you're getting per unit of measurement. Okay, so the big orange, 500 GSM, dual pile, so it's got the longer pile for drying. Okay, so there's more physical material to absorb the water, and on the other side a sort of short pile that you could use basically for buffing and other aspects of detailing. Silk edged, okay, nice and soft. Polyester polyamide, so you're sort of looking for that 80-20, 70-30. This one is 70% polyester, 30% polyamide, and that sort of mixed, that blend of polyester polyamide gives absorbency, strength, durability and longevity. All right, so it always look for that blend. There's quite a few out there that are just pure polyester, arguably not as good, and they won't last as long. Okay, now silk banded edges, which what I've said, and all of these are machine washable at 40 degrees with no detergents or anything like that. Okay, I personally use Fairy liquid non-bio. Some people put them in tumble dryers to fluff them up. I just let them dry naturally, and this one is £6.25 at the moment, so they're still selling these, and I really like these. So £6.25 for a 500 GSM drying towel. Now the latest one, so we've gone from the big blue to the big orange, we're now on the big black. Okay, the first thing I'm going to say is great improvements in the packaging. All right, they're coming now in sort of sealed packets, airtight packets with a nice sort of label with the Clay Cloth Company's branding, and lots of good information as to the performance. So lint-free, scratch-free, faster drying, absorbs well over 1 kilogram of water. We're going to test that again. We tested it previously, but it's a new product, so we're going to test it again. And like I said, machine washable, and I like this. And arguably you could use this again. The only thing I would say on that is make sure your towel is completely dry before you return it to its watertight bag. And that's important, all right? When you're drying a car with a drying towel, you can make it safer by using detailing sprays, but you don't want to be drying this and just leave them all around to collect dust and little bits of grit, all right? Look after your drying towels, okay, because the cleaner it is, the safer your drying process is going to be, all right? So first time I've got it out of the bag. Okay, so you get a nice information sheet there. First thing you notice about all these towels are how soft they are. Okay, so it's a good size. 90 by 60 centimeters. I'll come back to the discussion about size in a minute, okay, because big isn't always best. Okay, so this one is 600 GSM, so it's 100 more GSM than the big orange. And this is the good bit, it's cheaper. This one is £5.99 at the moment. So that's what I'm saying, you are getting more material, you're getting a more plush drying towel for less money, and use that in conjunction with your Car Boutique discount code, you're getting it even cheaper. Okay, so it's black, it's nice styling, nice sort of combination between the black and the red silk edge. The improvement on this is there's not as big a lip for dirt and grit to get under. The actual stitching is right on the edge, okay, so it doesn't present a trap for dirt to get stuck in. It's almost flush with the rest of the material, so that's good. Ultra fine fibres, 0.13 denier. In fact, all of these are the same, so they're using the finest fibres. Machine washable, can absorb 10 times its weight. And once again, it's that dual-sided. It's nice and plush, even more plush, as we've said, because it's 600 GSM than the orange for maximum absorbency. And then on the other side, a super sort of shorter pile side for buffing and all that kind of stuff. Really, really good. Absolutely love it. So soft. I keep saying I need a dressing gown made out of this. All right, so 70-30 as well, so 70% polyester, 30% polyamide. So it's an improvement. You can see how you've gone from the blue, which I'm not sure what the GSM with the blue is because I didn't have it, okay, but going on to the orange and onto blue, they're looking to improve their products, but keeping an eye on the price. All right, a lot of companies, you know, improve their products but hike the price up. In this case, we've gone from the big orange to the big black. We've got more product, okay, so a higher GSM, more plush, arguably safer, dual-sided again, for less money, albeit about 30p or 30p, which is good. And don't forget your discount code as well. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to test the claim that's on this, that, okay, it can absorb well over 1 kilogram of water. We're going to test that. I'm going to have a play on the car, all right? I'm going to dry the car. I'm not going to fast mow it, so you can see me doing it. Now, there's a couple of techniques you can use with this, rather than just going like this. I find that with the shorter, I mean, they're not really short, but the slightly shorter piles, the drag method is better. I only go on the blot method, or the tap method, okay, for the really, really long piled. All right, so that's sort of my way of doing it. So I'm going to be using the drag method to dry the car on this one. Okie dokie. So that's the talky bit over. We're going to go and test this claim that can hold 1 kilogram of water, and then we're going to go and have a play. Then we're going to get onto these two. Okay, folks, welcome to the Car Boutique testing facilities. So we've got the gloss, we've got the instructions, so we know the claims. Water, well, no expense spared here. So what we're going to do is we're going to test the claim. First of all, we're going to look at the big black, and the claim is it can hold 10 times its own weight, absorbs well over 1 kilogram of water. So let's have a look. So that's the scales turned on. This is the towel dry. Just make sure we've got it there. 304. So essentially, when we put it in the water, we want anything over 1.3 kilograms, because that's 300, just over 300 grams. So if it can hold 1 kilogram of water, we should be looking at a figure above 1,300 grams or 1.3 kilograms. So that's it saturated in water. I'm going to wring it out a bit because the claim is it holds 1 kilogram of water, so that doesn't mean it's dripping out. Still dripping. Okay, so you can hear the mic, that's it stopped dripping. So let's turn the scales back on. Wait for the 0. And we've got 1.7, so that's well over 1 kilograms. Just show you that. If you can see that, but 1.7 kilograms. So actually our cloth at the moment is holding well over 1 kilogram of water, which is excellent. So the claim on this is good. Okay, group steers, we're going to be doing the demo on the TT today. So nice dirty car, has been washed in a long time, but that's what they say, the dirtiest car is a detailer's car. So quick, as we always do, look at what we're going to be using. 3 bucket system there, 1 for wash, 1 for rinse, 1 for the wheels. We've got Ocean Jade by Clayco Company shampoo in the wheels and the wash bucket. We're using their quick release trigger, the 3-piece extension bar, and their snow foam cannon. Incidentally, they usually retail at £25 each. I believe they're doing a deal at the moment where you can get 2 for 44 or all 3 for 57, so thumbs up, good deal there. Devil's Mist Fallout, and we've got the detailing spray loaded into an IK sprayer, their citrus pre-wash loaded into our sprayer there, and we've got their tar and glue if we need it and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to give it a quick wash on super fast mo, and then get on to testing their new drying towel. So good times. Okay guys, so it's best always to wash your towels before first use to get sort of rid of all the fibres, and as we all know, when you're using a drying towel, sort of dampen it initially because water attracts water. Also, you can apply some detailing spray, okay, onto the cloth and onto the panel to facilitate that drying process, okay, and apply, in this case, some wax. So we're going to be using Clay Cloth Company's detailing spray, which has got quite a high wax content, but also it will add some lubrication to make the drying process even safer. So just going to apply some water. And as you can see, absolutely all the water gone, effortless, really, really soft. Okay, so I'm just going to position it on the bonnet so you can have a look at there, and then I'm going to just do the whole car. Very, very absorbent. What I did notice sometimes with the orange, it'd leave little streaks, but that has basically absorbed everything. There's no water streaks there at all. Okay, maybe due to the higher GSM, it feels softer. And I think it will feel soft. At the highest GSM, you're getting more soft material. It's going to feel plusher. So we'll reposition the camera over the bonnet. Okay, we'll have another go on the bonnet. And then we'll have a freestyle play. So this time I'm not going to apply detailing spray. We'll still have some on the cloth, on the towel itself. Nice and quick this time. Everything gone. Perfectly dry. Just do the spray on the window just to show you. Okay, really good performance. Right, I'm just going to reposition the camera. I'm going to wet the whole car and just sort of have a bit of freestyle play as if you were drying the car after you'd washed it. So folks, that was absolutely effortless. Okay, I didn't really have to go over and redo some, i.e. the towel wasn't leaving water behind. Still usable, but just to give you an idea of how much water it's holding. A lot, okay, and clearly that's 600 GSM. The more material is holding onto more water, it's absorbing into the towel, so it's not leaving it behind. Okay, so it's quicker and more efficient. I think it does feel softer than the Big Orange. That's probably because of the higher GSM content, and didn't leave slight trace that you sometimes get with the Orange. Orange is fantastic drying towel. I've been using it for years. I just think this is just a slightly bit better at taking off the water, so really, really impressed. Okay guys, that is the Big Black tested. Really, really like it. I keep wanting to do that because it's really, really soft. Yes, it's brand new, of course. Okay, but very, very good. I think I might have to retire my oranges, albeit they've done this loyal service. I feel like I'm almost, I don't know, being disloyal to it. However, things move on, products performance becomes better. I prefer that seam, okay, the edge to the Big Orange. It does feel softer, it's the highest GSM, and the main selling point really is you're getting, in my opinion, just my opinion, a slightly better performing drying towel for less money. Okay, so why wouldn't you? Okay, so that's the Big Black. Okay, we're going to go on to these at the moment now. I've been sent to the blue and the yellow. I believe there's a grey as well. Okay, and come in the same great packaging, which is reusable. This time the Mammoth Twist. So we're looking at 1200 GSM. Okay, 1200 grams per square meter. Okay, 90 by 60 of similar size. Okay, and I will come back to the size thing shortly. So let's have a look. So what can I tell you about it? 1200 GSM. It's edgeless this time, which is always good. So we don't have to worry about sort of corners. The actual material goes right through and bends in on itself and is stitched from the inside. Okay, so it's super, super safe. Twisted loop technology as well. Okay, so twisted loop, what is twisted loop? If you go and have another look at a previous video we did of these towels, they're sort of closely bundled twists, okay, of material. Therefore there's more material there, therefore there's more contact with the water, therefore it's even more absorbent. Okay, and these high GSM twisted loop towels have got the capacity to absorb a lot of water. Okay, a lot of water. The claim on this one is 2 kilograms of water, and we're going to test that before we go and have a play with it. Okay, so highly absorbent, all right, quicker drying, more saturation. Okay, so it's all in a more sort of not impressive towel. Okay, it's just a higher performing towel due to the highest GSM. Okay, it's dual-sided. Okay, so you've got the pile on both sides. All right, it's slightly higher. All right, therefore you arguably could use a drag method or the block method with this. I probably, looking at the length of it, would still use a drag method on this. Okay, however, I think it's plush enough to use that block method. Okay, if you are really, really trying to be as safe as possible on your vehicle. 70-30 relationship between the polyester and the polyamide, so you're getting that longevity, you're getting the extra absorbency and all that kind of stuff. Lint free, machine washable, what else can I tell you about it? More surface area, comes in 3 colours. Quite like the blue actually, I think it matches my eyes. What do you think? Excellent. Right then, we're going to have a quick look about the size. So some people think that doesn't look that big. Okay, I've had smaller ones and I've had bigger ones. Okay, I think this is about the right size. All right, too small, all right, and it's going to get saturated quicker. Too big and you're going to lose control over this. All right, because when you're doing the side of the vehicle, arguably you're going to be doing like that. You're going to either blotting it down. If it's too big, okay, it's going to be all over the place. You're not going to manage it. As soon as this touches the ground, all right, basically you can't use it. All right, you are going to get instantly grit on your towel. So I sort of think 80-50, sort of 90-60 is a good size, and these ones are 90-60. So in my opinion, on the money. Okay, what else before we have a play? Right, we're going to check the claim for 2 kilograms. We're going to do our little test in the laboratory testing facility. Like I say, I've got quite a few of the grey ones. I've already tested this. I am going to put the link in the bottom so you can go and revisit these. Okay, but it's nice to see that they're evolved with more colours. So there's now the blue and the yellow. But we're going to have a play again, and we will revisit that 2 kilogram claim. Okay, and then we'll have a big sort of wrap up of these two at the end of the video. So we're looking at the big black and the Mammoth Twist as well. All the price, stand by, 1,200 GSM, twisted loop, double-sided, edgeless, $12.99. Unbelievable. Okay, and I say unbelievable because it performs on a par with 20 and above towels. I've tried them. Okay, if they were better, I would go and use them. Okay, but you're getting performance, okay, and you are getting price, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. That theme, performance and price, should be their tagline, really. Right then, let's go and see if it can hold 2 kilograms of water. Then I'm going to have a play. Hi folks, okay, welcome back to the Carbotique testing facility. This time I'm going to be looking at the Mammoth Twist, and that's the grey one there. Okay, like I said, I reviewed these a few months ago. So that's the grey one, just for a reference. So the claim is 2 kilograms of water on this one. So exactly the same as what we did when we did the black, big black. We've got to find out what the actual dry weight of the cloth is. So that's it on, and 651. Okay, so when we do the test, we're looking for anything over 2.65 kilograms or 2,650 grams. So let's get it wet. I won't talk this time because on the last one you probably didn't hear me with all the drips. So same again, make sure it's not dripping. The claim is to hold. Okay, the drips have stopped, so I'll turn it back on and attempt to get this in my small bowl, because it is a whopper. Make sure it's on. 2796, so that's well over 2 kilograms, so that's probably about 2.1, 2.2 kilograms of water this is retaining. As you can see, it's not dripping, so really good. Happy that both of these, the claims, are accurate. So it sort of makes sense that that one's a kilogram at 600 GSM, this one's over 2 kilograms at 1200 GSM. Sort of that ratio sort of works. So good times. Okay guys, just finished drying the car with the Mammoth Twist 1200 GSM in blue. Clearly yellow's just different colour. Initial spray of the detailing spray just to sort of lubricate the actual drying towel up, and I hope you saw on the video how quick it was. That is more absorbent and quicker than the big black. Okay, hands down. Okay, no, there's just no water left. Okay, we've got some drips coming out of there, but drying towel's not going to avoid that. That literally, I don't think I've dried a car that quick. I just literally went over it. Now normally I'm going back a few times. Okay, really, really good. Super, super absorbent. But I knew that because I've tested these before, hence why I do use them. Love it, love the blue, love the blue. Right, let's go and have a summary chat. Okay, groups, there's the summary video, which is just as well because we've been testing these two, believe it or not, for 6 hours, doing all the videos, all that kind of stuff. We're starting to run out of daylight. Okay, so let's get the summary review done. So we looked at two. Okay, had a look at the big black dual pile 600 GSM, the replacement essentially for the big orange. Okay, more GSM, more plush, safer, but cheaper. $5.99 as opposed to $6.25, and even that's cheap. That's a pint and a half at a pub. Okay, really, really good. I know this, whether the material sort of lasts for years and years and years. My big orange I've had since I started engaging with the clay cloth company. And I think I got told off because I kept using their old ones. So that's why they've sent me them, because they want me to use their new ones, which is very, very good. Okay, and they're slightly better. Okay, still like the big orange, I'll give them that. Okay, but this is more plush, absorbs the water, dries a bit quicker, and I like that seam, and I like the styling. I like the combination of black and red, and the packaging it comes in is a winner. So definite step forward. Okay, which is good. The other one is this Whopper. Okay, the Mammoth Twist, 1200 GSM, twin-sided, twisted loop, workhorse. Deliberately, when I did the video of me drying, didn't put it on fastener. I literally whizzed around that vehicle and it just did not leave anything behind. When we've tested these before, you can do car after car after car without rinsing out. Okay, but most people are just going to be doing one car. You're never going to get to the point where these are saturated. Okay, it will give you that performance. Either slightly dampen it or put some detailing spray. You can put some detailing spray over your car as well to add lubrication and make it safer. This is an absolute workhorse. You can whiz around your car. All right, so and I suppose it depends what your preference is. This is slightly heavier. It will be. It's got, you know, twice the GSM, 600 as opposed to 1,200. If you are going to be using this for more cars, it's going to get heavier and heavier. Or if you sort of like the lighter one, the 600 GSM, you could go for that one. And obviously your budget is a variable as well. You're looking at sort of $5.99 as opposed to $12.99. I think both. I'd pay $12.99 for that one. Okay, but if pennies are a variable that influences your decision-making process, you will not go wrong with that. That will do the job. This one will just do it slightly quicker. All right. And it's got the latest technology. All right, so absolute winner. I sort of had the confidence when I was going to do this review that all would go well. I've tested these, I've tested other ones, other twisted loop and drying towels that Clay Cloth Company do, and they always perform. I know the research they do get sent out testers, they go back to the manufacturers and tweak it to what they want. Okay, but always keeping that price down, okay, and I think that's why they are so successful with clay cloths, okay, and their drying towels and their microfibers and all that kind of stuff. Hence why I've got total confidence in them. So thanks for sending me them out again to test. It has been impartial, it has been honest, all right, and you'll see my honesty because you'll see these in future videos, all right, and I'm not going to use substandard items when I can use great items, and they're really, really good. So yeah, winner. Don't forget your Car Boutique discount code if you are ordering these, and like I say, it's up to you which one you go for. They're both really, really good. That one does it slightly quicker, that one's a lot cheaper, but very, very, very good. So things have moved on, things have evolved. Now I'm just going to say goodbye to my big orange because I think my dad's got his eye on them for some reason. So you know, time moves on, and we have to make these harsh decisions in life. Take care.